What if I'm not strong enough? What if I don't know enough? What if I fail? What if I never find my true purpose in life? Self-doubt can silence your intuition and steer you away from even finding out what you really, really want. On the other side of self-doubt is the person you've been looking for your entire life. Self-doubt is a mental conversation in which your mind questions your ability to find a desirable solution to a perceived problem. Everyone faces self-doubt. Only those who are courageous enough to admit it will find the support that allows them to move forward while still feeling self-doubt. When you have the courage to be vulnerable and reveal your doubts with people you trust, you build a greater sense of trust within yourself. True human connection sparks confidence within yourself. Have the courage to reveal your doubts with someone you trust, to remove the control that doubt has over you. In the pursuit of bigger dreams and goals, there is a dark side. We tend to build an identity around being the successful person who always comes up with great solutions. But how do you feel when you don't? How do you feel when things are not moving forward the way you imagined? How do you deal with the part of you that feels anxious, inadequate, and insecure? Most of us push it aside. We focus on being busy. We rationalize our feelings as unimportant. We don't like to talk about how much we doubt ourselves because we think it makes us look weak. So, when you remove all of the glory that comes with pursuing bigger dreams and goals, you uncover a daily reality for so many of us. We feel lonely. Lonely because we think that people wouldn't really understand us if they truly knew how we felt. So we end up alone with our self-doubt, trying to figure this all out by ourselves. Lonely because if you remove the constant doing from our life, well, who are we really being? Loneliness is one of self-doubt's greatest allies. What if self-doubt is really calling on you to fill up your self-love tank? That means breathing deeply, giving yourself a hug, reassuring yourself that you're on the right track. Filling your self-love tank means imagining a life where you can give yourself everything you need, regardless of what the world looks like. True freedom comes when you no longer rely on your achievements to give you permission to fall in love with who you are right now. When you can love the person in the mirror, regardless of your achievements, you become truly unstoppable. That's because loving yourself brings peace and happiness. There's nothing that has you doubt yourself more than declaring, I should not doubt myself. It doesn't matter what your track record of success looks like. Heck, you might have even written a book on overcoming self-doubt. As long as you're living this human experience, fear and doubt will be a part of your life. And the more you resist the fact that you doubt yourself, the more power doubt has over you. That's because your mind cannot distinguish between what you want and what you don't want. It will always give more power to that on which you focus. So it's not the doubt that is holding you back. It's your relationship with it. When you approach self-doubt as the enemy, you make it stronger. Yet if you view it as a friend, it can help you unlock your true potential. A guaranteed formula to staying stuck with your self-doubt: blame yourself often for what you have or haven't done. My friends, not knowing how to deal with your doubts delays your dreams. The pain of my past does not determine the possibility of my future. Have courage to proceed. Forgive yourself for your past failures. Now, that may feel scary because forgiveness is misunderstood. You may feel that forgiveness makes you weak because you admit you let down your guard. As Mahatma Gandhi noticed, the weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is a sign of the strong. Forgiveness means no longer denying reality, because your brain will tell you all kinds of false stories. One of the biggest being, I could have done something different. The fact that you acted the way you acted is all the proof you need to know that you couldn't have acted in any other way. Your mental, physical, and emotional state produced the only outcome possible. So it's not your fault, and you couldn't have done anything different. Because you've had the experience, you now possess new insights that allow you to make a new choice. Now, you're responsible to decide what you're going to do with the wisdom you've harvested from that experience. Will you let it be the weight of the past you're still dragging behind you today? Or will you use it to be wiser, more loving, and more courageous? Choose to be wiser. I challenge you to decide to forgive yourself for all that you think you did wrong. Let go of blaming yourself. Give yourself permission to express a new level of confidence, passion, and commitment, which will drive you to your very best life. As I learned to forgive myself, I found the courage to do what I do today, which is truly what fills my life with so much meaning. I opened the door to free my mind from the thoughts that were holding me back. And if I can do it, you can do it too. On the other side of self-doubt is the person you've been looking for your entire life. Remember, loving yourself removes self-doubt's power, because self-doubt only exists as an illusion in your mind, and your heart has no illusions like that. The most important journey in your life is the one you take from your head, through self-doubt, into your heart. And that's why self-doubt is one of the best things ever.